You're listening to episode 106 of the Nichole Banks podcast, Sleepless Nights and Heartache, Finding Peace When the Pain Feels Overwhelming. Welcome to the Nichole Banks podcast, where divorced women heal, grow, and find new love and dare to begin thriving. I'm Nichole, your divorce recovery coach and happy hour queen. If you're a Gen Xer ready to shake things up, level up, and have some fun, you're in the right place. Buckle up. We're getting into today's episode starting now. And welcome back to the Nichole Banks podcast. Hello. I am your host, Nichole Banks. And today we're actually going to talk about a topic that hits hard. Those excruciatingly long nights when the heartbreak feels unbearable. I hear you, I see you, and trust me, you are not alone. If you're lying there staring at the ceiling, haunted by visions of what was or what he has moved on to, this episode is for you. Let's talk about how to quiet the mind, soothe the heart, and reclaim your peace one sleepless night. First off, let me say this. It is okay to feel this way. Nights are hard. They're quiet, they're still, and leave you alone with your thoughts. That's what nights do. And when you're healing from betrayal, those thoughts can feel like a never-ending movie reel of pain. The fact that you're here showing up and listening and seeking help, that's your first win. You're already stronger than you think. So why do the nights feel harder? Let's break this down, okay? They feel like sometimes it's a battlefield. During the day, see, you're busy, work, errands, maybe kids, maybe grandkids, girlfriends, happy hours. You're doing things. Your mind has distractions. But at night, there's nowhere to hide. The brain, in its quirky little way, loves to bring unresolved pain when you're trying to rest. This is especially true when there's betrayal involved. Those visions you can't shake, that's your mind trying to make sense of something senseless. Let me repeat that. The visions you can't shake, the thoughts that you have, is your mind trying to make sense of something senseless. So let's go a little deeper into the psychology here. The brain has a negative bias. It's true. It clings to painful memories because it's trying to protect you, to warn you not to get hurt again. But guess what? You, my dear friend, have the power to train your brain to focus on healing instead of replaying the hurt. Let's do this. Let's take a closer look at why nights hit so differently. You have to remember our minds naturally crave resolution. Betrayal creates a deep psychological wound because it disrupts our sense of safety and trust, not just in others, but sometimes even in ourselves. At night, when the world is still, your brain has the bandwidth to replay and process these unresolved emotions. It's actually a survival mechanism from our past. Your brain is saying, hey, this pain feels like danger. Let's focus on it to protect ourselves. You with me on that? Let's focus on it to protect ourselves. Here's the thing. While your brain is well-meaning, it doesn't always get the memo that the danger has passed. That's where we step in to gently redirect and retrain it to feel safe again. I love that. I hope you do too. So I'm going to share with you actual tips that I've used and I continue to use and I've shared with my clients. These are some steps to control your night. You can start tonight. Now, I'm going to ask of you, not all at once. Please, not all at once. It's too overwhelming. So you're already in an overwhelming situation of not getting sleep. So let's just pick one that resonates and start there. There are actually 7 of them, and I'm going to go over each of them. Here we go. Number 1, break the loop. When you catch yourself spiraling into visions or intrusive thoughts, say out loud, stop. It sounds silly, but speaking interrupts the thought loop. Did you know that? It's so true. It's also, if you're familiar with Mel Robbins, right, and the 5-second rule, it is saying something out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And that's what we're looking to do here. That is a great book. That's a great podcast. That's a great community on Facebook. It is the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins, but this in particular, you're just saying stop, and then you follow it up with something grounding like stop, I am safe. Stop, I am healing. Or stop, I am moving forward. Those are all powerful grounding sentences that you can say to yourself. They feel silly, but if you're in bed having a hard time falling asleep, control it. Let's just break the loop. Number 2 is journaling it out. I know y'all say, oh my God, Nichole, journal, journal, journal. But if we keep a journal by your bed, when you wake up with those thoughts or those visions, you can actually write it out. Every vision, every thought, and every emotion that's bubbling up. Sometimes it's literally just diarrhea of the pen, right? Just vomit it. Just get it out. And you've heard me say this before. Carrying this weight is like the vision of 2 10-pound bags of potatoes on each shoulder or a 20-pound bag of potatoes on each shoulder. They're heavy and they are very weighing. So when you are able to get things out, it doesn't have to make sense. You just got to get it out of your head, get it onto paper or into your iPhone, your smartphone, your voice notes, your notes, wherever it is, get it out. Because what'll happen, getting it out of your head and onto paper, it can make it feel smaller. And that's what we want. We want to feel that lightness. So number 3 is creating a nightly ritual. Instead of going to bed with your pain, try a new bedtime routine. Light a calming candle. If you pick a scent that you love and make it a part of your ritual to associate bedtime with peace, it's a bonus. It's a beautiful thing. I love vanilla. I love jasmine. I love it individually and I love the combination. So you do you. Sip on some herbal tea. If you have a self-massager, wink, wink. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously. Now, I was actually going with the other self-massager, like a true, we bought one at Costco, and I always massage my feet. But if you need the other one, go for it, girls. It is your prerogative, okay? My point being is anything that's going to calm you, listening to a soothing playlist. Number 4 is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Here is a powerful method to bring your mind back to the present moment, okay? So understand the 5-second rule is with Mel Robbins. That is beautiful. This one is a grounding technique. So name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This grounding exercise helps break cycles of overthinking. So 5 things you can see, your lamp, the stars, the pages of your book, etc. 4 things you can touch, your blanket, your pet, your pillow, etc. 3 things you can hear, a calming playlist, white noise, the hum of the heater, crackling of the house, etc. 2 things you can smell, essential oils, a calming lotion, your breath, etc. 1 thing you can taste, a sip of tea, water, your saliva, etc. You with me on this? This method engages your senses, pulling you out of your thoughts and into the present moment. This exercise grounds you in the here and now, helping you push intrusive thoughts away. It feels amazing. Number 5 is try visualization. You can actually flip the script on those intrusive visions. Imagine yourself in a place that you feel empowered, that you feel happy, that you feel strong standing, surrounded by light, untouchable by anyone's actions. You can even visualize your future self, happier, healthier, thriving. Maybe it's with a new partner. Maybe it's in another city, another state, another country. Number 6 is cognitive reframing. I think this is so powerful. It's a psychological tool, okay? So when the visions or the thoughts arise, challenge them. Say to yourself, this is not my reality anymore. Or here's another one. My story is different now and it's mine to write. I love that one. I definitely think that you are the director of your own book, right? And you get to pick who the leading roles are. I love this thought. I love this cognitive reframing. So reframing helps shift the narrative from victimhood to empowerment, and we're all about it. Number 7 is to seek professional help. If the visions are relentless, therapy can help. A trained therapist can guide you through techniques like EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, which is an amazing trauma intrusive thoughts healing. Okay, so you can Google them. They're everywhere. You can find them online. You can YouTube it. There's a lot of information out there. Just remember to be kind to yourself after therapy. I also am going to express that the power of community is a huge one, okay? Because I feel like it's another game changer. You don't want to go at it alone. You can join a community, whether it's my Facebook community, my Dare to Begin membership, or local support group, any Facebook group, any meetup groups. You'd be amazed on how sharing your story and hearing others can ease the loneliness. Nights don't feel as long when you know you're not the only one fighting this battle, okay? Neuroscience even shows that human connection releases oxytocin, which counteracts stress hormones, okay? So yes, talking it out is science-backed healing. Don't we love that? I love that. I love this one, which is reclaiming your space. If the bed feels like a trigger, change the energy. Rearrange the room. That's what I did. I bought a new mattress. I got new sheets and even moved my bed into a completely different spot. I painted the walls. I hung different art. I changed out the curtains. I literally remodeled my whole bedroom, completely different. And it felt amazing. So I hope that will help as well. Here's the hard truth. We can be our own worst critics. And maybe you're lying there thinking, why am I still so hung up on this? Why can't I move on like he has? Stop. Be gentle with yourself. Self-compassion is the secret ingredient to healing. Psychologists like Dr. Christian Neff suggest that self-compassion has 3 main components. 1, mindfulness. Recognize your pain without judgment. 2, common humanity. Remind yourself that suffering is universal. Everyone struggles. And 3, self-kindness. Treat yourself like you would treat a dear friend. Instead of beating yourself up, say, this is hard. It's okay to feel this way. I'm allowed to take my time. And these small shifts build resilience. Here's what I want you to know. This pain, it's not forever. You're in the middle of your story, not the end. And let me tell you, the best chapters are still unwritten. And here's a little promise I want you to carry into tonight. The morning always comes. With it, a fresh start, new opportunities, and the quiet realization that you made it through another night. Healing isn't about perfect nights. It's about showing up for yourself over and over until the pain loses its power. If you need a mantra for tonight, let it be this. I am healing even when it hurts. I am stronger than this moment. Say it with me. Write it down. Let it anchor you until the sun rises. I am healing even when it hurts. I am stronger than this moment. One night you'll go to bed and realize the pain isn't as sharp. One morning you'll wake up and feel you're a little bit lighter. It's coming. Keep holding on. If tonight's a tough one, I hope these tips help. Remember, you're not alone. Reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook or join the Dare to Begin membership. We're here for you. Let's keep daring to begin this beautiful new chapter. Until next time, sweet dreams and big, huge hugs, my friends. That's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you're feeling as refreshed as a spiked lemonade on a hot day. If you love what you heard, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and spread the love. Want to go deeper? Check out my courses, women's retreats, and the Dare to Begin membership, where we put everything we've learned into action. NicholeBanks.com. Don't forget, I spell my name with an H. NicholeBanks.com. Until next time, keep leveling up and dare to begin.